Right guys, day after St. Paddy's Day here, and it's really bright. Just knocked up a couple of wee bays of scaffold between today and yesterday. I'm gonna load up all these blocks up in it and in there, as there's two wee half peaks to go up. We'll show you inside to make it a better look. Stand back here. So basically, just where the walls step out, there's like a wee half peak to go up both sides. So it has a split level roof, and obviously in the video before I showed you steel beams all in, and they're just to carry the wee half wall up. Some of the walls can go all the way up, which is good because it means you don't need steel for them parts. But yeah, how do you think we got them steels in? I did ask in the previous one, but I'm not sure if anybody got it. I'll show you the big gauge beams as well. There's been a lot of beams here. Just show you now. Well, I'm calling the concrete heads beams, like. Them ones are absolute monsters as well. So the idea today will be peaks up, like I said, in here it's going to be, that window is exact halfway point, so there'll be like a wee peak coming up here, and on this one there'll be a peak coming up halfway as well. Saying that now, we might go a wee bit past halfway, like a block or half a block, and just as a feel safe, make sure that it's well covered, and then it'll be a cavity up and in, and can be insulated. Saying that now, it's only going to really be a block exposed. But I'll jump up here and show you. I'll climb up the easy way. I'll go up and show you the way everything's set up, just for getting it all loaded up and that. And also want to give you a wee look at the steel beams in the room, the potential room up above anyway. See what way the budget stretches. The idea will be to try and at least insulate it and plaster it and floor it and have the electrics and stuff ready before we move in. It always gets windier when you get up high, doesn't it? So it does. So that's where I have to bring the blocks up from down there up the ladder, and then I'm gonna go across and just load up these bays, and then from inside I'll load up the other peak. But here's a look at the steel beams, guys. I need to be careful here filming at the same time. So that steel beam is in line with the wall below, as you can see. So that wall can come up then. Yeah, so that wall will come up and meet this steel beam, and then that'll be a nice plain lift, and it'll come, basically it'll follow that peak. But we'll probably bring it over a wee bit, just to, like I say, you wouldn't want to do all the building and then find out that you need to add on a block. So really, if we just go beyond halfway, we know we're killed. The only problem with that is, and the thing that I'm not that concerned about it, but it's the floor. It's meant to be a 9-inch floor joist, so it really needs to be a 9-inch floor joist. So 9-inch it's going to sit on top of that timber there, the wall plate along the top there, and the joist will run all the way along, hit that wall plate, and then obviously it'll come up, it'll follow that up, and then it'll have a wee piece here, like an A shape, basically, like an A shape right along. So if you count the bottom, after the floor's in, if you count the bottom, it works out at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks to the ceiling height. And then on that timber, you can discard that block, as that should be 9 inches, so that block should be completely in the cavity really of the floor and the ceiling. So then let's count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10, 11 is our inside height, and then obviously there'll be a wee bit of a peak above that A-frame shape. So my concern really is that this timber comes smaller than 9, and then this steel beam is going to be slightly fouled, and I'm not looking forward to, if that is the case, maybe have to just, I don't know, pack it all up. I don't know. Again, I'm sure the joiner, the roofer, will know better, but that's the concern for me right now, because these are obviously shimmed up, which means they're just slightly off the timber, which is where the floor is actually going to, the ceiling's going to hit. So they're raised up, but they're not completely 9 inches, they're like 8 3/4, so they're a quarter of an inch smaller, so there is a wee bit of play. And the reason we raised them up, they're raised up 10 mil, and that was just to make sure the plasterboard goes underneath them. But now I'm concerned that the floor won't go above. Now I don't mind if there's a slight bit in it, you know, because it can always maybe pack up either side, but don't really want that. So you just can sort of see the concern there, and I'll not know until the joists come. Again, they're supposed to be a good 9-inch joist, so let's hope. Again, the other possibility is you just raise them all with a bit of lath on every single one of them, but don't particularly want to be doing that after spending so much money on the timber itself. As long as it comes to 9 inches, we're fine, or even a wee bit, you know, if it's a wee tick underneath, but as long as it finishes flush stem steels, I'm happy, man. So again, I'll try and get back to you guys, because I don't know if you can see the chimney over there. It's obviously there's going to be chimney there and chimney there, but we're going to have to alter that chimney a wee bit as well. I'll show you that outside why. But yeah, so the wee peak will come up along there as well. But I'll show you why we're going to try and alter this chimney slightly, and the reason for it. So I had hard to make out, but basically I had looked at this, and then the roof designer, when he came, he says it's a bad job as the volley, all this water, he says, is coming down to hit that chimney. So he says if we can squeeze the chimney over a wee bit, and would work out better, so the water's not coming direct on it. Suppose you want to just direct down into the gutter, but the problem with that is that, you know, most of it's already built. Building control, you have to be 4 inches, I think it is, or 5 inches away from the flue liner and timber. So you're stripped over a block. So the idea here will be, this was just meant to be a straight flue right up, but I think we're going to get a turn now and turn it out and back up again, and hopefully that'll throw it away from that. You know, obviously water's the main concern, just flooding up against, like you're almost making problems with it. So slightly bit of a bad design on the drawings there, but yeah, hopefully we can alter it. It won't be just so bad. Wish me luck getting these painted and everything loaded up today.